So although there are two videos dedicated to both warm and cool feedback that I received and kind of strengths and weaknesses of my lesson, I really felt that there was a lot in my lesson that wasn't quite able to be captured completely on videotape, but that I wanted to talk about as aspects that I really wanted to reflect upon. And the first one was the concept of student-directed learning. And this is something that I've struggled with. It's really uncomfortable, and I think it's uncomfortable for a lot of teachers because they have to give up a little bit of power, and it's not very easy to be like, oh, are the students getting it? But it's something that I feel like I've been really working on, and I've, really tried to develop that as part of my teaching. So when I did my October reflection, that was one of the things that I had talked about, the fact that I was kind of uncomfortable with this student-directed learning, and I thought you could see it on the videotape. In this videotape, I thought that I was a lot more relaxed and a lot more comfortable with it. It's something that I've seen work in numerous situations, and I've really viewed as a positive, but it was something that I couldn't quite articulate. And the other thing that I really wanted to talk about is just my growth and how I really believe that you can see differences in my first video and my second video, but it's kind of hard to, because they're different activities and I was in different places, it's kind of hard to pinpoint how to compare the two. So what I've decided to do, and what you're going to see in the next, as you continue through the video, is I'm going to show you my October opening activity and what I did for that, and then you're going to see my opening activity that I did now in February. And I think that you're really going to see that in the first opening in October, I was very uncomfortable, very unsure. The activity was good, but the opening was good, but it didn't connect to the activity as well as I think my February one did, and that's an area that I've been trying to work on, closing that loop, giving them a guiding question, letting students know where we're going with our opening, not just giving them something to do to calm them down, but really connecting it to the lesson. And I think I did a really good job with that in my February lesson that I taught. And I hope that you're going to see some growth in the way that I handle the classroom, just my presence in general. I felt in the October reflection that I was very uncomfortable. You can see that as the students are watching the videos, so am I, and I thought that was a real weakness, that my time could have been better served maybe walking around the classroom or doing something else. And I feel like in the February lesson opening that you'll see, I instead decided to put the guiding question on the board. I walked around looking at student responses so I knew what to expect and knew how to guide the discussion, and I felt like I made a lot better use of my time rather than just standing behind the podium uncomfortably. So I think you'll see that and see some real growth when you compare those two.